request everyone to please stand for a prayer to be led by Rose. Rose, can you lead the prayer? Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, teacher Caylan.
Good morning. You're gonna take your seats. This morning, as I call your name, instead of saying present, you mention the profession that you want to have someday. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Shall we start with Esero? Very good. Aga.
Police.
Canillo. De Gracia.
Police.
Ida. Fuentes. Elaso. Isona.
Police.
Pumani.
Police.
Eliobas Ray.
Police.
Maiso.
Police.
Ogra. Uyangorin. Ilarka.
Dr. Chen.
Okay, very good. Lopez.
Iman.
Saul.
Police.
Suerte.
Police.
Kahuyan. Zapanta. Aplesi. Asares. Bensulan. Caranzo. Carcosa. Jana. Dumangon. Fuentes. Delarpe. Gimentiza. Jaime. Lisaran Princess. Ninungkay. Lisaran Judalyn. Yaneta. Magaliano. Manguma. Maximo Chris. Morga Catley. Morga Kittlebine. Sabiliano. Sausan. Tolia. Very good. It's nice to hear that you have your dreams and ambitions in life. But before that, I have here rumbled words. These are words coming from the title of our previous discussion. So what you're going to do is to arrange this one. So I will get names from the fishbowl. This one. In each group will be given the rumble words. Okay? Each group will get the correct answer, will get 20 points. So the star represents 20 points. So this time, I will just choose 5 persons in each activity. Okay, shall we have the first group? So please stand. So if your name is called, you stay in the side. Okay. Maiso. Here. Acero. Fall in line in this line. Carcossionally. We'll have the grasa. Here in this line. Morgan Kathleen. So, 5 members already. So, we'll have the second group. They're got in the first group. Eliopas Ray for the second group. Stay in this line. Sausal Abi. Here in this line. Uyang Green Jun Ray. Sakan Magaliano Leia. First Leia. Linungay Angels. And the last one for the second group, Maximo Chris Vivian. For the third group, let's have the Silent Princess. Proceed on this line. Elasio Mark Luther. Plessy Braylin. So, 4. Wala na isa. Canelo Angel. For the fourth group, let me just move this just for a moment. Para move na lang. Fourth group will have Jonna, Mary. Here on this side, next to the third group. Galar Pilaika. Fuentes Nova. Ralph Galarca. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then we have the last one. Ada Gladimar. Please proceed. So this time, you have your sketch tape on the desks. So 1, for group 1, this is your sketch tape. Group 2, this is your sketch tape. 3, 2, so 3, this is yours. And 4, this one. So I'll give you this rubble words. You're going to arrange the words to come up with the title copy. You wait for the instruction for the title copy. You can do it on the desk. Okay, time starts now. You can post it on the board after you have created the words. First group, you can get the correct answer. We have the star points. Okay, everyone? So those are sitting there, please listen. Nikki and Rose, stop writing. Okay. The first group who can get the correct answer will have 20 points. Okay, group 4 get the correct answer. Okay, first group got so, itong members, just hold the back. First second, third, and fourth. Second verse, second, third, fourth. Okay, the first group will get 20 points. First group. Second, 15. What yung siya sige na lang. Then you choose a leader or the presentation. Third, and the last one in your group. Please get the okay, one representative for each group to explain the lesson that we have learned from the previous topic. Okay, in your group you'll learn Noah. In your group, Angel, and in your group, who will represent Kathleen. Okay, everyone, take your seats. We'll set side by side. When the stranger in the dark, my Victor Hugo. Side by side, the dark. The Mali and number 3. We'll set side by side. In the dark. Ang pagkat sa words ni ay, it's okay. It's okay. That's a word. Oh, did you say that? The third. Okay, so we will continue with our activity. So let's have the group 1 leader by Kathleen. Please stand here in front. Second group, let's have Angel for the third group, Luther, and fourth group, Nova. Please stand. You follow line first. So this time, we'll have the sharing of our previous discussion or insights about the story. Cosette, side by side, with a stranger in the dark by Victor Hugo. Shall we listen first to Kathleen?
The lesson of the story is all about the rest. It also represents the essence of being full of the also from.
Okay, let's give a round of applause to Okay, let's listen to the second presenter, the leader.
The story is all about friendship and it emphasizes the value of kindness and being optimistic.
Okay, very good. Let's give a round of applause. Go first, your turn.
But represents the innocence of being a person who protects herself from the mistakes of the world.
Okay, very good. Let's hear from let's hear from Nova.
The story is all about
Okay, very good. Let's hear from Nova. In other words, the story was side by side. Part of the story, Les Miserables by Victor Hugo, it emphasizes the value of friendship, love, and also at the same time, justice. Okay? So let's proceed now to the next. So this one. This is a correct answer to set side by side with a stranger in the dark by Victor Hugo. So let's proceed. This time I'll be calling names using your numbers. Can you get your numbers that I have given to you? The first one that can answer the basic operations in mathematics will answer, will sit down, and the one who got the wrong answer will explain or read the objective. Okay, shall we hear number one? Please stand. We've got number one. Number one. Number five. Number five, please stand. Number five. We've got number five. Try to see your number, the one that I've given to you. Number five. Oyang number five. Five. Oyang you got number five. Okay, so this time, we'll have the basic operation. So 5 plus 1. Oh, Smarty got the correct answer. The first one I answered it. So, take your seat. Oyang will read that one, objective number 1.
Identify
Evaluating. 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 The story. Okay, let's give a round of applause. Let's have number 10. I've got number 10. Number 10. Please stand. And number 20. I've got the number 20. I've got number 20. Okay, it's the Grasa and Puente. So 20 minus 10. What's the answer? Very good. James, please read the second objective, James. Share insights. Entitled. Excerpt. Cover. Okay, very good, James. Very good, James. Let's get a round of applause to James. This time, shall we have number 30? 30. Please stand. And we'll have number 3. Okay, it's a Acero and Princess. So who can answer it can take your seat, and the one who left will read objective number 3. 30 divided by 3. 30 divided by 3.
In 10.
Very good, princess. You get the answer. Thirty divided by 3 is? 10. Very good. Siguro nakabaan si Zero. Please remember 3 objective na 0. Okay, very good. Let's give a round of applause. Okay, so these are our objectives for today's lesson. So, let's have an activity first. Quick think, quick think. The instruction is, are you familiar with riddles? Yes. This time, there are logos in front of the board. As what I've instructed, you choose. Wait. Can I have push pins in my drawer? This time, Rose, you stop what you're doing, Rose. Yeah. What you're going to do is to choose out from the 3 logos. You choose what particular university you want to pursue in college. Is it clear? Yes. Okay. This row, please stand and choose your logo. Please stand now. So you should stay on the aisle. You can have CMU, BSU, or UP. Just choose. On the aisle, stay here. Max, if you choose BSU. How about the other one? 1. Choose that. Set up another group. Lillian. No, Kathleen. Okay, second group. You choose your school. You choose your school. Remember, it should be there with number of students. How about the third group? Fall in line, fall in line, fall in line, everyone. And the last group, please stand. Please stand. Try to see it. Okay, very good. Move backward a little bit. Stay here and then. Okay. There are. Okay. There are 9 riddles, which is also connected to our discussion today. So, it should be rotational. The first person who can answer the first riddle will move backward. Okay? Shall we start now?
Yes.
Every correct answer will have 20 points using this star. Shall we start? Are you ready now?
Yes.
The first one who can answer will be given points. Okay, put it down everyone. It's okay. Shall we? Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Number 1 question. I will read the question. I have 2 hands, but I cannot scratch myself. What I am?
Pencil.
Another answer? Another answer.
Duck.
Another answer?
Chalk.
It starts with letter C.
Cat.
No. Answer.
Saging.
Sometimes it starts with letter C. Okay, I will give you a clue.
Chalk.
There are 5 letters in one word. It is also, a person is conscious about it, will submit his or it could be related to that object. Okay, I will give you a situation so you may answer. Listen first. There are times that there is a deadline related to an object. There is a time.
Catch.
Almost.
Snake.
Almost there. Almost inside objects that will emphasize the importance of and one. Okay, this is the correct answer. Wow. Second question. Who is the strange one who lives in the sea? He has Okay, to make it fair, I will give both groups one Okay, so 20. 20. So you have, so group 3 got 40 points, group 2 got 20 and 1. Okay, repeat to that. Another person will answer. Okay, first. Third. Riddle. What has one eye but cannot see?
Third eye.
What is Okay. Usually use in sewing. We did not. The correct answer is I am not alive. Okay, listen first. Please fall in line. I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water kills me. To make it fair, both groups will be given. Okay, you will given one point. Okay, next person. Number 5. The correct answer is fire for that question. Number 5. I start in the middle, but I end in moon. You'll find me in half and complete. Moon! It's a part of alphabet.
What?
Part of letters. Try to analyze. Try to analyze the word. Almost there. Okay, next, number 6. I scream, you scream, we all scream for what? Who said ice cream? Okay, I got the correct answer. Remember the rules, remember the rules. Okay, number 7. This one. What can you catch but not throw? Very good. Number 8. What gets wetter the more it...
Towel.
Very good. points. The question is 40 points. What is the word formed out from the 9 answers?
Education. Education.
What is the first answer in a riddle?
Letter C.
It starts with letter C. You try to connect and come up with a word that we will discuss this morning.
Central.
It has 9 letters.
Central Yara.
University.
Try to see what's the answer in the first riddle.
Kusay.
What? Second.
Fire.
Second, what's the answer for the second?
Time.
Clock.
Octopus.
Octopus. Try to analyze.
Fire.
What's the next?
Fire.
Ice cream.
What's the third word? Riddle. Okay. You have 3 letters. Ready? Very So, conflict. Let's give a round of applause for everyone. Can again, the first goal. Names are listed here. So what you're going to do is, everyone, have the fish bowl. I have here the list of names. If your name is gold, you have to explain what is written in the PowerPoint. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Is it understood?
Yes.
We will proceed. Shall we hear the person to read and explain it further? Maiso. Kristen, Maiso. Please read first what is written on the slide. Please read first. Make it louder. No, you start first with resolving conflicts. Resolving conflicts. Okay. We have the types of conflict. One is
internal conflict, which exists inside the character, struggles with reality, with desires to remain.
okay, very good. Can you say something about what you have read, Maiso? Do you have any idea? Okay, let's call a friend. Rose. Okay, Rose, please stand. What's your idea about that, Rose? Yes, it should be in English. You can take your seat now. It's a 20 for standing. It's alright, continue. Okay, let's give a round of applause to part of every story is the existence of conflict. A story will not be lively without conflict. Have you read a story now with conflict? None, right? So, all of the stories have conflict. So what we have here, conflict, if you would say conflict, it is the central issue and makes the story move. So we have the types of conflict. One is the internal conflict. This is also similar with man versus self. Say for example, it is a struggle within your self. That is man versus man, or man versus self, rather. That is internal. The one who can solve the problem is the person alone, and not from other or the external persons. So we have here the second one. So as what I said, it can be solved by the character alone. Second is external conflict. In external conflict, the of external conflict as well. So it deals with the problems of the world. It could be the struggle against the circumstances. So we have here man versus man. Second, man versus nature. Third, man versus society. And fourth, man versus faith. What do you mean by the word faith? Huh? It's different from the word faith and faith. What's the difference? Angel said, "Katulog, believe or faith." But when you say faith, this one, what does the word mean? Huh? Is it your first time to hear this word? Yes. Okay. This word means destiny. Or sa Bisaya pa, tadhana. Ito ka rin tadhana. Luther. Luther. Sorry. So when you say faith, it's destiny. There is also, in connection with that, para ma-relate na to, there is a word in India which is read as kismet. This is the other term for faith, destiny. If you could hear the word kismet, that means destiny or faith. Okay? So let's proceed. So when you say man versus man, what is the example of man versus man? Anybody? There's a lot of examples for man versus man. Instances like what? We can give an answer. Just give an example for that so that you can be able to understand. Let us hear from Gisona Samuel. What's your idea about man versus man? Or you can just cite a sample para your classmate to be able to understand. Man versus man. A sample for that. Please stand, Gisona. Can you give a sample for man versus man? Just give a sample. Romeo and Juliet. So what happened to Romeo and Juliet? What happened to the story? One man versus Romeo and Juliet. Yes, there is a sample. Probably. Please speak in English, or anybody who would you want to ask for help. Luther, please stand. Thank you, Dicky, for trying your best to answer. Luther, can you cite an example of a man versus man?
Okay.
Please speak in
Story
English.
one, Romeo and Juliet.
Why?
Conflict between the two families in Douglas and Dapilis.
Okay, very good. That is a sample. So kung sa Bisaya ka, kung nag-away si Sabiado o si Laika, that is a sample of man versus man. Okay? The struggle against another character. Third one, man versus nature. These are things na uncontrolled. So what is an example of man versus nature? Let us hear from Magaliana Leia. These are uncontrolled situations. Yes, Leia, please stand. Just try to answer the question. What's the answer, Leia? There is a sample on the board. On the slide, rather. Man versus nature. She's asking for a help. Call a friend. Yes, Leia? Niza? Thank you for trying, Leia. Niza, please stand. Ralph and Fran. Yes? Proceed.
Character whose house is flooded
Okay, very good. Let's give a round of applause to Niza and Leia. Man versus nature. So another example is characters from things in where? In a store. Those are uncontrolled situations. No? Let's proceed to the next one. Man versus fate. That's what I've said. Fate is your destiny. So, what is an example for that? Anybody? Shall I go a name? Lisaran Princess. This, when you say man versus fate, it could be controlled or uncontrolled or other external factors that could have the man versus fate. Okay? Can you cite an example for that, Princess? No idea? Okay, call a friend. See? Kid of mine. Kid, please stand here. A sample for that. Okay, dreams, probably. Another one. Thank you, Kid, for your answer. Let's give a round of applause to Kid and Princess. Another example sa man versus fate is kana bitaw kung sabi siya pakanan si Dory na gibuya na ka, you do not want to have that fate or destiny, but then uncontrolled siya between the families that they agreed to have the early marriage. Yes?
Answer
Rock.
Man versus fate is Titanic.
Why Titanic? It could be it could be considered as man versus fate. It could be considered also as man versus nature. Because in that story, Titanic, then have you watched the movie?
Yes.
What is uncontrolled set up in the movie? They sink on the iceberg and then uncontrolled, no, they do not know when the iceberg should go and then Zach and Rose, what happened to them? Jack died and froze in the freezing sea. Okay, it's correct also. No, that is okay, let's give a round of applause to all. So the last one is man versus society. This external conflict exists when workers struggle against the mores of their culture and government. Say for example, kanang saluman, mga manubo. They don't want to be married early, but then one of their culture is an arranged marriage between other tribes or the same tribe. What is example na against sa imuhang self, but then you cannot do anything since that is one of your cultures. Nga to be married to another tribe. That's why in other scenarios, have I shared it to you? There was once a student before here, a manobo siya, pure manobo. Who? Unsa man? Nilaya siya sa iyang tribe because she has experience in arranged marriage. So what she did, nakaw siya because she wanted to pursue her studies. Nakaw siya and then she went back to their tribe after she graduated in college. She doesn't want to experience their culture to be married at an early age. That is an example. Okay? So, I have here overview about the story. This time, I want you to reflect on the short video clip that I will be sharing to you. Diba? This is one of your book reports for the fourth quarter. So, the cover boy is not only the name of a boy, but it is a symbol for Muslims. Let's have an overview. So when you say kafir boy or the kafir, is originally an Islamic word, which means someone who does not believe in religion, but then became a derogatory term. What do we mean by derogatory? Insulting words, referring to Black American. And a Black American now is not suited at this present situation. When you say Black American, kumbaga, daan ang word. The new word for that is African American. That's the new term for that. In us, in Bisaya, we will call them Negro. That is an insult on their part. There is a name called for them, African American. That's the term used for sa term in Bisaya, Negro. But not referring to Filipinos who are Moreno or Morenas. This is only applicable for the foreigners, African American. Referring to the Black Africans. Okay? So when you say kafir po, the word kafir from the Islamic word, which has been used as derogatory term or an insulting term for the Negros or mga Negro in Bisaya na itong ginagawa. So we have here a short video clip on the story and excerpt from the kafir boy. Okay, let's watch this. Story about exert a covered boy. Okay. Before that, by the way, the original author of a covered boy is named Mark. What's the name? Mark Matabane. Mark Matabane is a description of a covered boy in the story, which is Mark. It's an autobiography. Kenneth Covered Boy is the description of Mark Matabane, the personal author of the story, an excerpt of Covered Boy. Okay? So here, I have questions. So this time, we'll have numbers as well. Who got numbers 1 and 2? 1 and 2. Please stand. And please sit down, everyone. 1 and 2. Okay. Sige. Let's have the basic operation. 1 plus 2. What's the answer? You can take your seat. Very good. This time, please answer that question to the end. What's the boy's initial attitude toward going to school? What's the attitude of the Covered Boy towards going to school? What's his perception about studies and going to school? No idea, Judalyn? Okay. Shall we, thank you, Judalyn. Shall we call another number? Please take your seat, Judalyn. Shall we have number 25 and 5? Number 25 and 5. Next. January 5. And 25. We got number 25. Rui, please stand. 25 divided by 5. Okay, you got the correct answer. Rui. It's na nag-utter si June. Okay. Rui, for question number 1. What's the initial or what's the perception of the boy about going to school? Okay, very good. Let's give a round of applause to Rui. The boy doesn't show interest in going to school. Correct, Lynn? Correct. Okay, very good, Rui. Let's have question number 2. Shall we have numbers 30 and 4? 30 and 4. Princess and Rob. 30 plus 4.
34.
It's like Chris and Rob. Princess return. The question is, if you were the character, would you also be persuaded by mother's viewpoints? Why or why not? Because that's a very call. In the story, the boy is not interested to go to school, but the mother insisted and explained to him the importance of studying, the importance of pursuing a dream. In your case, would you listen to your mother if that's the viewpoint? Why? Why not? It's opinionated. There is no wrong answer for that. It's your opinion. We have what's your idiomatic? You speak it in vernacular and then we will try to translate it in English. Huh? See? You're calling a friend. Abby? Okay, thank you, Princess. Abby, your turn. If you were the character, would you be able to be persuaded? Or would you also be persuaded by the mother's viewpoint?
Yes, because
Why?
I want to be a better teacher.
You want to have a better future. Okay, let's give a round of applause to Abby. The first time you answered a while ago, we'll also give them points. It's Rui and Abby. Very good. In other words, it is very important to hear viewpoints or an advice from someone you love, right? Because sometimes, especially at your age, sometimes we experience doubt, confusion. So there is a need to listen to someone who is older than us and knows the thing that we didn't know. Third question. In what way does the story show the same challenges that students of the 21st century face? What are some similarities or differences? In what way does the story show the same challenges that students of the 21st century face? What are some similarities or differences in your present situation? Yes, ma'am. In your present situation today, what are the challenges that you have experienced? And try to visualize the previous students in the present today. So this time, shall we hear number 10 and number 11? We've got number 10. The group shot 10 and 11. 11 minus 10. Very good. No. Okay. So we get the correct answer. So in your case, let's just rephrase the question. In your case, Natasha, what are the challenges that you have experienced as of today? Say baby time. What are what are the challenges that you have experienced?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Fred.
Karoon nga din kami.
Ask your present situation. Kung sa Bisaya pa, sa karon nga naka sa grade 10, kung so may mga na-experience din mo ng mga as a student.
So, we're having teacher because
You're very happy. Why?
kanang kauban ako ng mga amigo teacher is dagan ko nga sabtan ng mga lesson.
Okay, in English. You're very happy because you have gained friends and then you have learned. You have learned a lot. That's it. Okay, let's give a round of applause to for trying his best to answer. Okay, very good. Students nowadays are different from the previous students, especially in the 21st century. No? One is you are thinking in terms that, how do you like thinking? What do you mean by the word? Have you heard the word thinking? What's the one paper? This is the criteria while you're doing your slogan. This is the rubric for slogan making. So we have here craftsmanship. Criteria. Yes. Time. Band paper. Anybody would like to volunteer on their output about their slogan? Who would like to volunteer? I will give another 20 points, Rob, what you're doing. You're going to explain on what is the slogan all about. So, we will have Judeline, another. Let's just have two. Nova? Okay. So we'll have Judeline and Nova for their output. Start na nga. Okay, everyone, please pass your word. A volunteer from Judeline, Ralph, and Nova will have to present their output on the slogan. You bring your copy with you. Okay. All words are here. Okay, stop writing. We will have the presentation of your output. Please have, then I have your now. Very good. We're able to come up with your slogan. Shall we have Nova, Ralph, and Julian and Ron for the presentation of their output of their sample slogan? Shall we have Nova please present? You read first your slogan and then explain why did you choose that. Shall we listen, everyone? Please sit properly.
Education for a better tomorrow. Because education is our way to our brighter future if we use our knowledge in our daily life.
Okay, very good. Let's give a round of applause to Nova, I will give you your points for volunteering in presenting your output. Yes, Ralph, your turn.
Education is the most powerful weapon we can use against the world. I choose this one because Sarah from Mandela, because it inspired me to do better.
Okay, that's one of the quotes from Mandela. Okay, according to Ralph, it inspires him to do better. Let's give a round of applause to Ralph. Okay, let us hear from Judeline.
So education is the most powerful.
Education.
Education is the important to keep learning. This gives people the skills they need to adapt, empowering them to stay committed in the job market.
Okay, very good. So you have a lot. Let's give a round of applause to Judeline. We have a lot of ideas on what is the importance, or what are the importance of education. So this time we'll have the sharing of thoughts. So fishbowl again. We will use the fishbowl. Okay. The students will share lessons or insights about the beauty clip that they have watched and the lessons and how it can be applied in their daily lives. So shall we have now the fishbowl? You can say something in the present topic that we have discussed this morning. Let us hear from the questions. What is the lesson or the insights that you have gained from the story or from the topic that we have? You can cite insights about the cover boy or the story involving conflicts or resolving conflicts. Lesson learned. Short. You can have short answer.
Education is very important
Their lives.
our life because
We can be able to help our family.
able to help the community,
To improve.
all people.
It's alright. That is, the Gracia is trying his best to answer the question. To be able to help your family. Okay, let's give a round of applause. I can hear that you're improving this with the Gracia this time and you're trying your best to explain that. Okay, another one. Let us hear from Niza. Niza, please stand. The insight you can choose from the story cover boy or from the from the topic that we have.
From the story the story is there from a covered boy teaches us to believe that no matter what the color, the skin color, the race of culture, you have the rights to be able to choose whatever you want, and one day it's never give up.
Okay, very good. Let's give it up for Niza. 29. Let's work, no matter what. No matter what is your color, your races, and etc., your culture, you have the right to choose. You have the right to finish. You have the right to dream. In other words, kasi pagmamandoy kay walay bayad. Okay. Enough for that. After sharing, the students will summarize. This time, you will summarize the lesson that we have discussed this morning. Summarize the importance of resolving conflicts. Why is it important to resolve conflicts related to our lives as well? And then the importance of education. This time, let us hear from Ida, Rose Way. Your turn. Rose, summarize. It can be from the story, cover boy, or from the topic. Or let us just revise. What's the importance of resolving conflicts? Why is it important to resolve conflicts? To prevent further serious conflicts. Okay. Can I have an idea there? Thank you, Rose. They're given 20 points. Let's give a round of applause to Rose. Another person who answer. Just give why is it important to be educated, or what's the importance of education? Let us hear from Angel. Please stand, Angel.
The importance of education is because it's very our life. You can use education. You can use education to show that no matter what the color is, you can do things.
Very good. Let's give a round of applause to Angel. In other words, it's the key of the future success. It is very important that we should be able to finish and succeed in life. We should value the importance of education. Murag-murag din na siya to level up our life. It's through education. Okay? This time, for activity 2, I will be giving you graphic organizers. You just have to identify from the story The Copper Boy. You have to identify what type of conflict in the story. And then who is involved in the story? What is the conflict or the problem? And then how does the problem being solved? Okay? It is here in your graphic organizer. Okay, give that 3 minutes again. Start answering now. You can start answering now in your graphic organizer on the conflict graphic organizer. Yes? Your question? Type of conflict, you just select. Then who is involved? What is the problem? And then how does the problem is? You're given 3 minutes to finish your activity. Okay? Is over. What are you doing? Sige. Kindly pass your papers now in front. Nobody will stand. Just pass your papers in front. You sit properly, or not get fast. Can I have it? Let's give a round of applause for everyone for doing your best this morning. Let's proceed. For your assignment, the students will write an essay on how they will solve, or they will solve, will solve personal conflicts in their lives. Write this in one sheet of paper. That's your assignment for Monday. Further